Have you ever heard of Puget Sound? No? Don't worry, most people haven't. In 2009, a TEDx event was held here in a small space with only 100 people. No big stage, no flashy lights, and the first speaker, an unknown guy, a law school dropout who had gone into marketing. And when he started speaking, the mic wasn't working properly, but as soon as his mic was on, something happened that no one had expected. There was absolute silence in the room. Everyone was hypnotized by what he was saying. At one point, he drew 3 circles on the whiteboard and wrote in the middle one, "Why?" Then he said, "People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it." This line became the soul of that TED Talk, and that talk, it is the 3rd most watched TED Talk in the world today. Its title was, "Start with Why." How great leaders inspire action, and the speaker's name, just about leadership, but a roadmap for any dreamer. If you want to be an entrepreneur, or lead a team, or simply want the world to understand the real reason for your work, this audiobook is for you. On this journey, we will learn 2 powerful things: how to create an inspiring vision, and how to clearly communicate that vision to the world. From brands like Apple to everyday examples, we will look at Simon Sinek's Golden Circle model, which consists of 3 circles: why, how, and what. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Start with why, with a mission that shows leadership in a new light. Lesson 1. How to inspire. If you want to become an inspirational leader, or already are, then first of all, it is important to understand what is inspiration. And even before that, what is the opposite of inspiration? Simon Sinek says, there are only 2 ways in the world to influence the behavior of others: manipulation or inspiration. And majority of companies, even if they call themselves inspirational, are actually manipulative. But manipulation does not mean controlling someone's mind by deceiving them. Here manipulation means using incentives. For example, watch the daily drama of marketing. Buy one, get one free. When customers come just for a deal, then, as soon as you increase the price, they go away. Simple. They weren't inspired by you, they were just incentivized. Now let's go the other way, to a truly inspirational company, Apple. What magic does Apple have that other companies don't? They don't sell the cheapest product. They don't make a buy one get one free noise. And competitors have good products too: Samsung, Dell, Toshiba. Yet, when a new iPhone is launched, people line up. Overnight, people irrationally go crazy for Apple products. But why? Sinek says, because Apple starts with why. People don't buy Apple products, they buy Apple's why. They feel that Apple is made for a greater purpose: design, innovation, simplicity, rebellion against the norm. Apple touches your emotions, and that's what inspiration is. This isn't just a business lesson. It's a life mantra. If you want people to connect with you, to love your product, to have your team committed to your vision, start with the why. So the question is, what is your why? Are you just selling something? Or are you representing a purpose? Lesson 2. Golden Circle. Set the scene. Northern California, late 1960s. Revolution is in the air. Hippies are out on the streets, flowers in their hair, guitars in hand, and a message in their hearts: question the system. In the same crowd are 2 nerdy-looking guys, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. They have an anti-establishment spark inside them, and that spark is about to become the spiritual foundation of Apple. When the world was changing and big computers could rotate an entire room, the idea of personal computing was emerging, and Jobs and Wozniak felt, this is our moment. Their main mission: no money, no fame. No money, no fame. No mission was empower the individual, challenge the status quo. This is where Apple's why begins. Now let's come to Simon Sinek's most powerful concept, the Golden Circle. Visualize 3 concentric circles, the outermost circle. What inside it, how, and in the middle, the heart of it all. What? Let's break this down. What? Let's break this down. What do you do? Do you make products? Do you provide services? That's your what. How? How do you do it? What is your process? What is innovation? That's how. Why are you doing all this? What is your mission? Why do you exist? That's why. What was Apple's why? Their goal was to empower creativity and individuality, and this mission is visible in every product of theirs. They didn't make the computer to make money. They made the computer to challenge the system. That's why when Apple launched the iPod, people connected with it instantly. The same Dell also made an MP3 player, but it flopped because Dell's purpose was not clear. They started with what? Apple started with why. Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Now this is important not just for customers, but also for building your team. When your why is clear, then you attract innovators and early adopters, people who are the first to grab new ideas. Then you attract the right employees, people who genuinely believe in your mission. And then your company or brand becomes not just a product, but a movement. So remember, lesson 3, how to start with why. So far, everything seemed quite inspiring, right? You must be thinking, this is so simple. Just think why I am doing this work, and it's done. But hold on, boss. Reality is a bit tricky. The biggest problem is this. Most founders and leaders themselves don't know what their why is. Ask them, what do you do? The answer will come straight away. They will explain even how do you do it. But when you ask, why does your company exist? Then silence, confusion, and sometimes a vague answer. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Or else, to make the world a better place. Now tell me, how will someone inspire in such a situation? If the leader himself doesn't know what his purpose is, then how will the employees feel that they are part of some meaningful work? And why should customers trust your brand? So let's get practical. Here are 3 solid steps to implement your why. Step 1. Find your why. Simon Sinek wrote a whole separate book on this. Find your why. And trust me, it is not easy. Sometimes it takes a whole life to find your purpose. So how to start? Simple. Look at your past. Find patterns. What things made you unique? What did people say about you? In which situation did you feel most alive? Simon Sinek also did introspection when he was personally struggling. And he realized, I always uplift people. I awaken belief in them. So his why became to inspire others. Step 2. Communicate your why clearly, brother. Knowing the purpose is beneficial only when people can understand it. There are so many leaders who have a vision, but their message never reaches. So the solution, use the golden circle, but inside out. Start with why, then how, then what. Understand with an example. If Dell made an MP3 player, their ad would probably be like this. We built an MP3 player with 25 GB storage. Designed by top engineers. Check it out. Compare that to Apple. We believe in challenging the status quo and empowering creativity. That's why we made a device that fits 1,000 SOMs in your pocket. See the difference? Apple first stated its belief, then the product. Dell first stated the product, then some vague details. Apple's message speaks to your identity. It makes you feel something. That's inspiration. Step 3. Focus on your why. Delegate the how. You are a leader, not a manager. Your job is to inspire, not to micromanage. As your company grows, the risk of getting confused in daily work increases. So remember, you are the guardian of the why. For the rest of the work, hire people who believe in your vision. Regularly remind your team, why are we doing all this? Revive their passion. Recharge their belief. Only then will they also inspire others in the future. Final summary. Let's wind up this video with a little story, friends. A story of inspiration, which is itself about inspiration. Call it meta-inspiration, if you will. The story goes like this. 2 medieval stonemasons are working on a big construction site. You ask the first one, brother, do you like the job? He says, to be honest, it's pretty boring. I work in the sun all day, putting stone after stone. My back breaks. I don't even know if I'll be alive or not till this project is complete. I'm just doing all this because I have to. Reasonable answer, right? Then you go to the second mason and ask the same question. He smiles a little and says, "Yes, brother, it is difficult. There is sun, I am tired, and my lower back also hurts. I also don't know if I will ever be able to see the whole structure completed, but I do all this happily because I am building a cathedral." Both people are doing the same work, but the other person is inspired because he knows why he is doing it. He has a purpose, a vision. He feels that he is a part of something. He feels that he is a part of something bigger. This is the message of this whole book. Leadership is not just about sharing work. True leadership means showing people that their work is part of a bigger story. Whether you're running a team or your own business, keep reminding people that they are not building stones, but a cathedral. That becomes your why. If you like this story, these insights, and want to listen to more books in short, simple, English style, then don't forget to subscribe to Book Bytes AI. Every week you will get a new book, a new story, which will make you a better leader, better thinker, and a better version of yourself. Want to change your thinking? Then keep listening to Book Bytes AI. See you in the next video.